I just wanted to give you guys some direction on the Friends of God, the movements for the Friends of God. We tried to do this yesterday, and on iPhones it didn't work. So I have a video, my video guy coming in right now. We're doing it, and we're going to upload it to YouTube and send it to you. Phil, Craig, and Dean, Friend of God, I sent you the file for the music. Who am I that you are mindful of me? You could be dreaming of me. That you hear me. When I call, this is call for somebody. You call for somebody. Or it could be call. The C hand, call. That you call. So, who am I that you are mindful of me? That you hear me when I call? Is it true? Is it true? I wonder if you are thinking of me, how you love me, it's amazing. And that repeats. The chorus goes, I am a friend, and this is where it should get bouncy and happy and easy. This is a very repetitive song, which makes it good for something like a tabernacle theme. I am a friend of fingers locked. I like that sign. It's a great, like locking fingers, like a chain. I am a friend of God. I am a friend of God. I am a friend of God. He calls. He names me, or he calls me. He calls me. Friend. Boom. Then we're going to shake our fist like, yeah, that's good. Repeat. God Almighty, there's a bridge. God Almighty, Lord of glory. I forget what I did here. God Almighty, Lord of glory. You have called me. You have called me friend, or something like, you'll see it when I do it on music here, but it's the idea, I'm a slave no more. I'm a friend of God, but I interpreted it with, I'm not a slave. And that repeats. And the end, I'm going to change the end just a little bit to, instead of friend of God, I am a friend of, grabbing the person's hand. I am a friend of God. Raised hands. I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. Okay, let's do it. From the beginning. All right, the beginning verse is, the beginning verse is a little slow, but you have it playing. This is a great song for this theme. Mindful, dreaming. When, you don't need that, or when I call. Is it true that you are dreaming of me? How you love me? 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Then it repeats. Thinking or dreaming of me? You hear me when I call. I kind of open my hand. Is it true that you are dreaming of me? How you love me? It's amazing. I am a friend of 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Calls me friend. Calls me friend. And you can clap the verses. Who am I that you are? This is all repeat. If you wanted to take one of these verses and just clap it out and have one person sign it, that would be fine too. But again, it's the same verse. Is it true that you are thinking or dreaming of me? Wow. How you love me. Now, we're going to get some 3 amazing. So we'll do this. Left hand. Third hand. Those hands. One, I didn't do that before. Don't forget to pound your fist. Then this was the bridge. Up. That was it. I'm not a slave anymore. And then it repeats. I am not a slave. Bring it down. Repeat one more time. I think this happens 4 times. We're going to do the first 2 with signing. They should rock out with this. Now the 3rd time, grab the person's hand beside you. Hold them right. Lift. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, right. We're next to you. Lift. Sway. Pump. And down. And they can clap it out. That's it. Okay, friend of God, and the movements. Hope that helps. Feel free to adjust that any way you want.